and action. I hope I didn't break that when I threw it. Welcome back to another episode of Jack Shot a Thing, Edited a Thing, and Learned a Thing. I'm Jack. How you people doing? It's been a beautiful month. I've been so busy and productive.
Time tomorrow.
Carry on,
Carry on. I get nothing.
It's like fun optical illusions. This is the directing gum. If you don't do well, it's coming in your direction.
Now this is how we get the good performances.
I mean, I did stuff. That's what matters. I shot a new short film. I think in the last video I talked about the idea that once I got back, I wanted to shoot one short film a month. So this is it. This is the October one because it's the spookiest time of the year. I said, hey, screw it. Let's do a horror film. If you're here, I'm assuming you've already seen the, did I call it Getting Over My Ex-orcist. Bathtub. I thought it was a good pun. Which is basically How Harry Met Sally if Wes Craven directed it. Now, fun fact, so when doing the research for this one, because I said, we're doing a horror movie, it's going to be spooky, it's going to be fun, let's do something creepy. I actually took my old man to go see The Exorcist. And honestly, one of the things I loved about this short film, and you can probably spot it if you've already watched it, which, once again, assuming you have, because you love me, you watched it. And that is the fact that you can see it is swarming with references. Everything from The Exorcist to Marriage Story to How Harry Met Sally. There's a good bit in there. This film jumps around a lot in tone, like the rom-com comedy stuff, or like there's a couple of horror, there's a couple of Halloween references in there, because once again, you know, you learn by copying the greats. I learned a lot on this film, I'm not gonna lie, I learned a lot. Here's a few things I learned. One, schedule everything out. On this short film, I scheduled everything out. I was working with a bigger crew, more actors, more sound people than I normally do. They all had different times, they're all working proper jobs, so we had to make sure everyone could be there on time, same place, different locations, and honestly, they nailed it. I was so lucky. We planned out everything to the T, the point in which if we fell behind, if anything went wrong, we had enough time to work back, that we had a spare hour or two so we'd be able to shoot everything. Which is nice because some of these were first-time actors, and honestly, we got so much coverage, we saved it. We did so well. There's certain scenes I thought we were going to lose, but luckily we got so much coverage, it was fine. Second thing I did learn, if you're shooting audio in the park during the day, maybe don't go to such a crowded area.
You know, my father used to say, the best way to get over one girl is to get under another one.
Because there's a couple of scenes in here where you can just hear background people. Even in the cleaned up, like, best version of the audio, I still can't get rid of many of the voices. Realism to it, but I wish I could choose the ambient noise instead of just having it chosen for me. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? You know what, there's stuff in this film I wish I could go back and change, I'll be honest, but there's some shots in here that I'm really, really happy with. For example, that kitchen scene with the red light, all in camera. None of that is color corrected, none of that is like moving around with After Effects, that is all just the red light of the scene, which was fucking awesome, and I love the effect that comes out with it in the end. Very kind of spooky, very like raunchy, old-timey, like 70s grindhouse kind of horror, which I'm really happy with actually. Like, that might be a shot for the reel, is all I'm saying. But no, I learned a lot on this one. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. There's a few tonal problems here, there, and everywhere, but you're gonna get that in every short film. Learned an awful lot from it, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out. As I said, great cast, great people to work with. If you haven't watched it already, please go give it a look. Tell me what you think. Tell me how my pseudo horror comedy rom-com turned out. And if not, well, sure, look, I'll see you in the next one, right? And give me some feedback in the comments below. Well, until next month, I've been Jack. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and just make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're doing that. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Bye. Oh, also, my hair's coming back pretty well. Like, from certain angles, you can see it's getting up to like a fluffy stage. It's a little bit to it. It's nice. It's nice. Hey.